Hey guys, what's up? Here it's Razor Reflect, and today we're going to do ladder bounce tutorial. This is hitting every ladder in the game, how to do it, and different shots you can hit off of it. This is just the beginner ones. These are shots that you're going to pull off as a beginner. It's going to be a two-parter. This one's going to show you how to hit the ladders with a few like beginner shots, maybe a couple advanced ones. And then the second part is just going to be variations of what you guys can hit. I've got like 8 or 9 different ones that you can hit on a few of the maps. I'm also doing the Edge Recruitment Challenge right now. Hopefully I get in. I've got a solid 8 clips right now. They're pretty amazing. And I also, funny news is, I got communication banned on Xbox Live. Yay! It's always fun. Now, I got communication banned for till the 25th. Don't really know why, but oh well, just deal with it. Also, if you guys get 6-mans on MW2 a lot, feel free to add me. But other than that, go ahead and let's get into this tutorial. Alright guys, so this is Favela Ladder Bounce. I did it from the back here, as you can see. It's all you gotta do really is just stand on top of that ladder there, and you can just like jump back almost. You can do it from the side a little bit farther, but this is, like I said, just a beginner one. You can also jump from it from going forward as well. This shot is hit a lot in public match, and it's really creative what some people can do with this. I really want to see how creative you guys can get. So if you guys hit a kill cam off of this, and it's really creative, post it as video response. I would love to see what you guys hit off of it. This is also probably one of my favorite ladder bounces in the game. It's just really hard to hit and takes a lot of practice. Alright, so now we got the derail double ladder bounce. This shot's not as complicated as it looks, but it's pretty easy. The first ladder that I went up, what you're going to do is you're going to go up it and you're going to top spin. I do it to my right, and you're going to jump forward towards the second ladder, and then you can bounce off of it. It takes a little bit of timing and practice to do, but it's actually pretty sick. Not many people play derail, they just skip it. I mean, I normally skip it, but if you can hit the shot online, it looks sick. I've seen people hit it before. Okay, so now we have a Karachi ladder bounce. This ladder bounce is actually a little bit difficult to hit just because of where you gotta jump, but look exactly where I'm jumping from. That's where you're gonna want to jump from to hit the ladder. I could have hit something a little bit more complex off of this, but I didn't really have the time to, and like I said, I'm not very good at this ladder, but get creative with this. I've seen a lot of people hit creative shit with this. It's a fun ladder to bounce on as well. This is a fun one, to jump it from the rail onto the double ladder bounce. This one does take time to get used to, but just jump from where I'm jumping is the easiest place to do it, and when you do it, you're going to jump and crouch 180 onto the top of the ladder, hit the top of it, and jump down and sprint forward to hit the second part. If you don't hit the top of it, you're not going to be able to hit the second part of it. Alright, so now we've got a basic double ladder bounce on Quarry. This one is what most of you beginners are going to be hitting. You can do this on any ladder as well. This is what beginners I recommend doing. You turn on it backwards, and this one is the same thing as the last one. You just hit the top of it, jump off, and sprint forward again into the next one. It's just as easy as that. But just beginners, like I said, you want to like turn around backwards facing the person. It's a little bit easier to hit the ladder and get used to it, and it's also a little bit easier to hit them as well. Now here comes a ladder I'm sure a lot of you see people hit, and that's the high-rise suicide ladder bounce. This one is also pretty difficult to do. If you look up above me, right where the railing is there, you've got to get past that and jump from where I'm jumping. You got to sprint forward a little bit, and then you'll bounce right off of it. This one takes a lot of practice. It's taken me a long time to learn how to bounce on this one. If you can bounce on it, there's a lot of shit you can do from it. You can also do it from the other side. If you get past the second post, you can jump reversal off of it and then bounce. It's just a sick shot to hit. Beginners, I think you're probably going to have a little bit of problems with this one. This one I would probably wait and hold off on if you're going to learn it, and learn the other ones first to get used to ladder bouncing. Alright, scrapyard. Just jump from where I'm jumping, you gotta sprint. This one, it takes a little bit to practice as well. It's kind of like, it's not exactly a strafe jump, but it's close to it. You just gotta jump forward and sprint right off the edge there, and then do whatever you want. You can also hit this ladder going reversal. If you go up the ladder and to the left, you turn around backwards and jump onto it. That one's a little bit harder to do. This one doesn't take long to get used to at all, though. It's pretty easy, but it's hard in a sense of hitting it. Alright, so now we've got a terminal ladder bounce. This is also another one of my favorite ones to hit. Once again, just follow the video, jump exactly from where I'm jumping from the side, and you'll hit this like every time. It's really easy to hit. This is like one of the easiest ones to hit in the game. It's really fun to do stuff off of as well. 180ing onto it, you may see people do. That takes a little bit more practice, but it's just pretty much as easy as this one is, jumping from the side. Alright, so the first underpass ladder bounce. This one is what a lot of your beginners are going to be hitting, a shot like this, just no spins at all. This one's really easy. You just got to jump from this building straight across to it, and then just they'll be down in that ditch right there jumping for you, and you just no scope down there. Easy one to hit. This one is one of the hardest ladder bounces to hit in the game. You've got to jump once right there after you jump off backwards, and you got a 360 spin to get under it and get like to where you can actually hit the shot. It took me a few hours to figure out how to hit this one, and it's really a pain to hit. I do not recommend beginners to do this one. I don't even really recommend intermediate to do it unless you're really good at ladder bounces. Just like I said, it's one of the hardest ones to hit in the game. But now that's it for the ladder bounces, and I've got a little special shot for you guys. Alright, so if you can read it on the screen, it's a challenge shot. And this is a spawn shot. Yes, it's hittable, but you can also hit this just as a final kill cam if you want. But if you hit this, I'll box you for like a month or 2 months, and I'll add you. Alright guys, like I said before, you hit this shot, I'll box you for about 2 months, and I'll add you as a permanent friend. Well, thanks you guys for watching, hope it helped, and peace out. Please remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Later.